Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Scad12, and apparently there's going to be a blackout for Modern Warfare 3 on April the 20th, and I'm not real sure if it's going to be following through, but I want to hear your guys' opinion on it, and I'll go ahead and tell you the information, but it's from a whole bunch of guys who got together and decided that Call of Duty needs to fix their mistakes, which is, right now it's an Infinity Ward. They need to fix all their game mistakes and just all this other stuff, and DICE did this with, or not DICE, but the people told DICE what they needed to do in Battlefield 3, and it had a whole bunch of good feedback from DICE. They gave a really big list of all this stuff that they really needed to fix and stuff. So I guess they're expecting, hopefully, the same response from Infinity Ward. I'm not sure if it's going to be coming or not, and I'm not sure if people are going to really be participating, but, maybe they could, maybe they couldn't. You never really know. So overall, basically, they're saying it's a sold game based on broken promises from all these other guys, and they're saying that the machine pistol is overpowered, which I'm sure you've already heard this a whole bunch, but they're saying, and I really think they're just mainly talking about the FMG9s, because the MP9, I guess it's a little bit overpowered, but not really. It's just good. And then there's the Scorpion and the G18, and I haven't seen much trouble with those at all. So basically, I mean, I really think it's just the FMG9s that they're really talking about. Also, the LAN settings are like really hard to set up, and it makes it hard for competitive games and tournaments and all this other stuff to be set up. So that's one thing they want fixed. Also, lag compensation, and I really don't like lag compensation, which, if you don't know what that is, it's where, say if there's a guy with a really good high internet connection, then there's a guy with a really crappy internet connection. What it does is it lags down the guy who has a really fast internet connection to make it equal with the guy who has a really crappy internet connection. And it's just, they need to fix it, because right now the people who have really fast internet connections are starting to see even a lower amount of like the way to play or speed and stuff between the guy who has the crappy internet connection. And I really think that if you really pay enough money to get a good internet connection, and a guy who just pays like $5 because he just kind of wants to play the game, and it's just, I really think that the people who have a faster internet connection really just should like be faster. I mean, it's what they paid for, and they're paying more money for it. So I mean, overall, it's just, I think that's the way it should be, and they haven't been fixing that. I think they should either somehow fix it where, I guess it'll make it equal. I don't really think it should be equal. The people who pay better, but whatever. Or they need to just take it out, and that's one thing that they're saying, and I also completely 100% agree with them. The spawn system is broken, is what they're saying, and I 100% believe it, because I was actually playing a gun game this one time with this other guy, and he literally, right whenever the game started, he spawned next to a guy. The guy killed him. He spawned again. Another guy killed him. He spawned again, and then I killed him. Like, I watched him spawn, like, right in front of my face, and I killed him, and he was already dead, like, 5 seconds. That's crazy. I mean, and they need to fix that. I'm sure a lot of people have spawned and died, or saw you, like, right whenever a guy would kill you, you'd watch the kill cam, and it would be, like, 3 seconds into it, then you'd see the little U sign pop up, and then you would, like, walk for 2 steps, and then the guy would just come up and kill you. And that's just so frustrating, because it can't be your fault. And a lot of people may say, you gotta be ready right whenever you spawn for, whatever game, but honestly, you can't be ready for that. You need, like, a second to realize where you are, and you need to look at your surroundings. And I don't agree with it. And the spawn system, they need to fix it overall. And they've had problems with it in the past Call of Duties, and that's what they really need to fix that. And so that's just one of the things. They're also talking about taking out death streaks. I really don't think that they'll do that, but if they do, oh well. But if not, I really don't think they'll do that, because they always want to be friendly towards new Call of Duty players, but I really don't think they'll be that. I really don't see them taking out death streaks. It'd be nice if they could at least take out Dead Man's Hand, because that is the one, oh god, I hate that. But I mean, at the same time, I mean, there's people who get excited about one kill, even if it's through Dead Man's Hand, and that, I guess, a little kid who gets the game, probably shouldn't even be playing it, because rated M, of course, I maybe shouldn't be playing it, but anyways, and he gets that one kill, he gets so excited, but, still, I don't know. The main thing I have with them being so friendly towards new Call of Duty players is that there's people who have already played Call of Duty, and they practiced it, and they've just gotten good at it, and then they're bringing in all these extra stuff for people who just got in the game. And what I think they should do is the people who just got the game need to realize that they got to start stepping up the game, because there are people who've already been playing this game and practicing it. They need to realize that they need to get better. And what I think the thing that I liked in Black Ops was the training, the combat training thing. And if all they need to do is make it just like there is in Spec Ops, where it's not like in Black Ops where, take a few seconds and then they shoot with the aimbot. No, I'm talking about like where it's like playing against actual people. And I think that was really smart that they did in Spec Ops. And if they do that for a training or a combat training thing in Modern Warfare 3, then that would completely fix it. I think that would fix it, because then people could go in there, start on easy, they get better at that, then they can go to medium, and then hard, and then, after that, they think they know the spawns pretty well, and realize what they're doing, and, they could be a little quick tip thing, too, if they really wanted to go and add that into there. But I'm just saying, if they added stuff like that, then the person could practice, get better, and then they could go into matchmaking, and then they wouldn't get frustrated, because, whenever you get better, you don't usually use newbie stuff like Dead Man's Hand and stuff. I mean, I know there's some people out there who may do that, but I don't. And so, if that would fix it. And I would really think, but the thing is that the people have to realize that, too. And if people just do that, and Infinity Ward could have it where they, right whenever they join the game, and say, if this is your first time playing the game, then we recommend you going to combat training, because you won't survive in multiplayer, or something like that. And I don't know. Also, they're talking about they want to take out tactical insertions and kill confirm mode, and I don't really see a big problem. I haven't seen a big problem with that. And, it's like getting free kills pretty much. But at the same time, I know there's some people out there who want people to play the game. Everybody play it legit. It's all perfect. Yeah, that'll never happen. But, people want it that way. And the way basically the tactical insertions do is people kill themselves and kill confirmed. And then they spawn with the tactical insertion. And they get their own dog tags, which is 500 points. Then they, put down the tag again, spawn, kill, get tags, etc. And I guess people just want the game to be completely perfect, but that'll never happen. Anyways, and basically that's majority of it, but also they also want to take out assault kill streaks from the support strike package, which is I think the UAV, the Juggernaut, and the Osprey Gunner, and that's it. Because there are people who go out there and they just constantly die, but whenever they get some kills, it makes it where they can rack up even more kills. And I don't really know. I haven't seen a big problem with that. I totally do not think they would do that. But I'm not even sure if this movement will happen. But maybe it will. Who knows? Also, they're asking for more features and playlists, such as better hardcore game modes, better elite playlists, and more objective stats on scoreboards and stuff like that. And they want better matchmaking options and more options in theater mode. And I wish theater mode was just... It seemed like they just got a little bit. They just did what they needed to do, but they didn't try and put any extra work into it. And that's the thing that I wish they would put more into theater mode. Also, I wish they would make it where you could join a game, or you could join your friends theater mode where you could both watch it in Black Ops, because I really liked whenever you could do that as well. But overall, that's pretty much all they've really asked for. I'll put a link to there's a video on this, and I'll put a link to that in the description below. Overall, that's really all they're saying. But they're trying to put it on Twitter and all this other stuff. But basically, I want to know is, are you guys going to be participating in this event? You can go watch the video too, look at some news around it and stuff, and come back to my channel and please talk about it with me, because I'm really interested to hear everybody if y'all are going to be doing it or not, because I'm kind of thinking a lot of people won't. If enough people do it though, I might take part in this, because it would be good for Activision to realize that, or Infinity Ward to realize that they need to fix this game, all their problems in it and stuff. So, it's just whatever. I hope they do fix it. I hope they do get at some of this other stuff. But overall, that's all I've really noticed so far, and for my opinions wise, and that's all that they've really talked about in this. So I want to thank y'all so much, and please do not forget to tell me what you think, if you will be participating in this event, or if it's just going to be something that you don't really think about that much. So I want to thank y'all for watching, and peace out.